Hi, guys. How are you? So, I always start talking right away because I know people watch on the replay, so that's why. But please, if you see this live stream, hey, how are you, New Orleans lady? I said that totally off. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. That was not right. But I just wanted to go live for a little while before Into the Weeds podcast does at 5 o'clock. Make sure you go there because they are wonderful. They got the FOIA videos and the emails that we're all seeing on TikTok right now. And, I feel like that's awesome. They collected funds to get them. It's so cool that we're finally seeing coming from the horse's ass mouth what is going on and what she actually did. Justice for Dee Dee for sure. I mean, I feel like Gypsy Rose manipulated Dee Dee, that she was mean to Dee Dee, and that in a way, kind of scared of Gypsy that Dee Dee was. Um, I want to kind of just talk about these weird videos though a little bit, if you don't mind. Okay, I don't have them in order, so I don't even know what's going to come up yet. Sorry. Oh, please go follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/babygirl with a U. I'm going to do games on there and stuff too. So it's not just going to be commentary. Okay. Might do some Sims. I feel like I'm going to make Gypsy Rose in my Sims and then lock her in a room and not let her out. Just kidding. All right. This is quiet in the beginning because the sound wasn't working right. So let's see if we. Oh, son of a bitch. On with that one. And follow Audacious Audrey here on TikTok or here on YouTube, please. And then there's Ashley Baby. Then there's the Into the Weeds podcast. They're all wonderful. Very wonderful lady. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't want to watch Quirky Love Rose. I'm sorry. All right, let me see. Coffee. I know I downloaded like all of it. Wait, are they? What is this one? I'm honey, I'm gonna go to their YouTube and we're gonna just react to their live stream if that's okay. Because I wanted to be able to go over those videos and I can't because my Google Drive's being silly. So I don't know what's going on with it. Anyway, we'll fix it. I did 2 videos today. I got another one to do on Gypsy Rose. I cannot wait to get them out. You guys are going to love them. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to. Oh, don't mind my singing. I'm terrible. Yeah. Their live streams, right? Yes, it's no, asshole. Yeah, here they are. I am subscribed. Oh, there's the video right there. I missed it. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the live that's going to be going on at 5 o'clock. I can't wait. I got my notification on. I'm ready. But here we are. Let's do this. Let's react to this because I was watching through it for my videos. Okay.
Sound, not real, because love like ours is very, very rare. And my feelings for you is that I'm your slave. So
Your slave. So this is Demona talking, and she's telling him that she's his slave. What is that going to do to somebody like Nick, who is autistic? That's going to really, really make his obsessive need for her to get stronger and stronger, because it's like, oh, I'm yours. All you got to do is this for me. I'm yours. You know what I mean? It's really like, it's just wild to watch her say this in real time. Just like, watch it all come out of her mouth. It's like, holy shit,
Purpose is to please you and to
please you,
love you and to keep you content and keep you happy and be the woman that you dream of having. And if you need anything, that I'll be there for you, whether it's emotional support or if it's a sexual desire, like to fulfill that desire. I'm here for you. And I'm here for you also if you need someone to sort of talk to if you're angry about something, and maybe I can calm you down, whether that be talking to you or seducing you to make you hear about whatever's me.
That was Gypsy's thing. I think because of her hypersexuality, it was like, oh, I'll just seduce I'll just, be seductive to him too. And then that's going to help the situation along. And then she says to him a crazy statement in one of the other videos that, we can just go to a bar, and if a guy wants to have sex with me for money, I'll say, oh yeah, and then hit him over the head with something and take his wallet. What? Like, only people with deranged minds go to that spot immediately. Just weird to me.
Making you angry. So, and I'm not only just your slave, but I'm also your queen. Or at least I'm gonna be as soon as we get married, which I'm so happy because one day, that's something that we thought of this year, is that one day we are gonna have a vampire wedding. So we're gonna go all out into the tradition of having a vampire wedding. And we're gonna do it somewhere that it's very pretty but very isolated, because because I want it to be just a private, just you and me and maybe Ricky.
Yeah,
and,
there's a comment that came up that said, where's Dee Dee? And I was wondering the same thing. You obviously weren't too controlled if you're sitting there on the couch having a conversation to the camera about Nick or to Nick. And you, this is a longer video. So if she was so hovering on you, where is she right now? Does she know you have this dress? You look like a hooker right now? Oh, you're not late at all, sweetheart. I just started. I'm trying to make sure I get my live done before Into the Weeds podcast starts at 5 o'clock.
Awesome, amazing wedding night ever. And that's whenever we break out. It would be
what? But Gypsy Rose, didn't you say that that's what your mother did to you? Wouldn't that be real triggering if you were being, handcuffed and whatever you were going to do with the rope? God only knows. I'm just saying, if that was me and my mom did that to me and I was so scared, be a cold day in hell. Some man's going to do it to me. Fuck that. I don't know what's wrong with you, Gypsy. We got to figure it out. We got to.
All about you and me, just completely.
Oh, I know
how we feel about each other in one time span of doing it all. We'd still be having not only sex, but we'd be making love as vampire and human, as well as master and slave. So it would be a very special moment for us. So that's something I'm very looking forward to. Also, my dress will be very pretty. It's going to be a nice, beautiful red, with maybe some black accents to it. And maybe I can carry some red roses with, I know these don't really exist in real life, but black roses. I know they're not real flowers, but I can get them plastic. So I'll have red roses, a bouquet of red roses with black roses, black plastic roses. So that'll be very pretty. And so that's something that I cannot wait for. But I won't wait till we have that.
And it's sick because all of this is just straight up manipulation. She came up with all of these characters on her own. She straight up groomed Nick to believe that he was this 500-year-old vampire, because she seems to say too that she got scripts from him and he was controlling her and blah, blah, blah. Gypsy Rose isn't the one that looks like she's reading from a script, does she? Wait till we get to Nick. Oh my gosh. If you guys have seen these already, I apologize. I am a little bit late getting to it because I had some videos to do, but here we are.
Perfect time in our life. Also, as your slave, I want you to know that I'm working
my day's going pretty good.
To become the
member of the
video of the household.
Ooh.
And
okay,
right now I'm working to get my white collar to gain up to that royal collar, which I can only get whenever we get married and I've completed my whole training. So, but I'm gonna get it. I am determined to get it, and I will get it. It's just a matter when. So I had this vision. Well, Gypsy had this vision about me and you, and you was sitting on kind of like a throne. You had a black shirt.
I'm concerned about. I am so concerned about Aurora, you guys, with watching these videos. So concerned. Exactly. She wouldn't be explaining that. You know what I'm saying? It's like she even says, I'm sick of being submissive. It would be nice to be the dominant one. So you've done this before. Okay, that's what that says to me. Oh, have a good day, Junior. Thank you for stopping in. I know she is, right? Yeah, and I'm sorry to watch them late with you guys, but I'm here now, and I just wanted to give my thoughts. Watching too much True Blood, right? Yeah, she did it with Dan, Sandra. You're correct. Very much so. Because Dan even testified to that she was the one that brought it all up to him. And notice, she's very good at acting this childlike, like age digression type shit, where it's like, you weren't forced to be that way. And I believe in a way you conned your mother too. It wasn't just society, because I think your mother thought you made a sweet little baby, and behind the scenes, this was actually you.
And you had me on a chain, but I had my royal collar with a chain. And
Oh, is it the one your mother used on you?
And we were just in a room full of people. I don't know. The dream doesn't have a lot of explanations or whatever. But that's all she saw was that I was the seductress mother and your queen and your slave right by you, serving you.
Straight up
and being there if you
manipulation.
need me.
Straight the fuck
So,
up.
I guess it will
This
come true
bitch.
one day if she had that vision. It'll come true. And you said that Nick had a similar vision. So one day, and our future together will be a bright one.
It is spooky. Someone said this is incredibly spooky. It is.
Hopefully, lots of children. And after we get married,
it's surreal, because what's about to come up is so sick. I can't. And you are a sicko, and you have a daughter. Right now, I'm concerned. I don't like talking about the baby very much, but right now, like, the mother in me is screaming, Gypsy Rose, someone's got to take your baby.
We're gonna try and start right away, I hope. And the plan for if we have
the baby clothes collection.
We're gonna protect him,
and she stole all of it.
Children from the outside world, because they can't know about us. They can't know about you being a vampire. But we're gonna protect them, and
they're gonna think you're nuts. That's what's gonna happen.
Educated on what not to say in front of people, and make sure that they understand
we want nuts. What am I saying?
Of keeping this secret. And if we have a girl, the way it has to be is, if we have a girl, she has to lose her virginity to you, because you are the master of the household. So I'm gonna have to explain that to her whenever she comes of age where it's time to explain it. Other than that, like when she's 7, I won't explain that, but around 13, I'll explain. And also, if you ever need someone to,
it makes me sick.
I guess, feed off of, but not kill, obviously. You know that I'll always give you my blood. You know that if you're ever weak, or if you're ever so weak that, you know, you can't move, or you're just really, really sick, don't worry.
And that's another thing I was thinking about. Gypsy Rose always lives in these weird little fantasies. You notice that? She's like got her own like strange thought process as to how some reality works, and I can't tell really if it's a con or if it's really what she believes, like comparing Ryan and Ken to Edward and Jacob from the fucking Twilight shit. And it's like, do you live in this world of like, there's these creatures and stuff? Are you hallucinating? It's crazy to me. Come on. Oh, shoot.
Time you need, it is always yours, just as I am always yours. So I'm your woman.
Booker Tits, I love your name.
And I'm proud to be. So many more of anniversaries and birthdays, and just so many happy, romantic, sexy things to look forward to.
Stop.
So happy anniversary, my darling master. I love and adore you so much. And I'm always dreaming and thinking.
And that voice, she does that voice to manipulate. Bitch. God.
Okay.
That was so much worse than what I thought.
Right?
So,
Same.
talk.
Well, welcome into the weeds.
Yeah.
Hey,
sorry about at first when it
hey,
was playing the entire audio. We'll try and
I can't hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. We can hear you.
You can hear me? I can't hear y'all. Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay.
Get your headphones.
babe. Oh, okay. So anyway, into the weeds. We are just getting into it. We have Ashley Baby, Audrey, and 1980 Millennial.
It's nice that they were
And
all
Nancy
together
will be
for this
coming-
too. I like that.
She'll be coming by soon. She's at a office Christmas party. So
Yes.
I hope
Sorry,
to be
Audrey,
a
what were
part
you
of
saying? You
one
just wanted to
someday.
introduce everybody into the weeds.
So it's so much worse than I explained it to her whenever she's 7, maybe when she's like 13. So she was planning on having this happen early on.
Right.
And if I remember right, Amber, wasn't the date on that video something in 2013?
I'm
This
back. I
would
got
have
it.
been
My bad.
2 years before the murder when she was around 21.
So the date modified is 9/27/2013 at 5:35 p.m.
That
Can you say
Okay.
that again? 9/27/2013.
At 5:35 p.m.
that was the day before my 13th birthday. I
Mhm.
remember exactly what I was doing.
Oh
I
gosh.
recorded-
I know that's gotta be
So I
awful.
also, whenever she said she wanted to be the seductress mother, I went and Googled that while I was in the back.
Yeah.
And it
That's my
says that it's a
favorite.
maternal figure who uses her sexuality, allure, and manipulative charm, often to control situations or people in literature and erotica.
Yep.
Mm. Interesting.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
so
what
she
those
was
scripts
doing-
were, you
Also,
know?
That's her.
I mean, she
When we take pause, I
completely.
want to show you something, Amber.
Sure.
Look what I got on.
Oh,
Is that their merch?
Okay, so to anyone who might have,
I got
someone
chewed
watching
out.
this- You didn't get chewed out.
Well,
It was a 2-minute conversation.
well, my son chewed me out
Oh,
too.
her son. Okay, I did not. I did not at all.
I love
Well,
it.
I support you.
chewing it.
Okay, I didn't at all. I did not chew her out. I wanna make that clear to everyone who's watching this. I did not.
So, oh, I mean,
what is
oh my
it? I
gosh,
couldn't tell what it
what else
it
do you want to
said.
talk
Didn't
about
even
about that
know what
video?
it
Because-
would be so much fun. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot so much. Hey, walk over this stuff. Come on, work. Don't fail me now. I'm glad you guys appreciate me. I really do. It means a lot.
Pretending to cry and stuff.
Mhm.
And
I know
there
I
was
do
no
too,
pretense here.
Chi-Chi.
There wasn't even a pretense.
That's why I'm
that
so
this might be a
worried.
sad thing. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
just I wouldn't do it. When
You
she
know
was
what?
7.
That
When
would
she's
be.
13, that would be fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I'm sorry. A 13-year-old
Yeah, you're right.
is
Right. You were so
And,
right.
okay,
I would
so I
love
need
to
address
talk
a
about
couple of
that.
things right off the
It
bat.
is fascinating.
Okay, so
You
I
know,
have called Greene County
Pam,
Yes.
today because I got a sexually
I thought about doing stuff like it's totally off subject just for 1 second, let me tell you. I thought about doing stuff where like there's certain cases, big name cases that you can get a hold of the autopsy reports and like doing those too, maybe in a video or something. We'll see what happens. But I'm glad that that's fascinating to you because it really was to me. I mean, like I said, my job, I'll tell you, my main job was I had to put my hazmat suit on. I had to put my mask over my face. And I had to take this little bitty saw. It was like this big around and it had a handle on it. And I had to saw the cranium open from this temple to this temple, right? And then you got to pull it back, which is hard to do. I'll tell you that. It's not hard, but it's a strong pull because it's all attached. I got to take the scalpel sometimes and stick it up in there to get it out all the way. And then you got to go scalpel all the way around the brain and then pick it up from underneath. Make sure you've got it all because you got to weigh it. You know what I mean? And then don't poke it because they're not bouncy. Okay. And then you put it in the weigh, you weigh it. There's to be, what is it, like 2.3 or 3 point. I can't remember how many ounces anymore, how much they're supposed to be. But anyways, I would also then help with the Y incision, opening the chest, weighing the heart, all the other organs like the liver and, you know, but it was so interesting. I really, really loved doing it. I wish I never had to stop. So I love talking about it too. So thank you for being interested. And I was hoping somebody would, and you weren't like, ew, that's gross. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, I wonder where the next video is here. Not that I don't like. Oh, this is his call. Yeah, all right, let's do that. I gotta go pee real fast. Are you okay by yourself for a minute?
Okay.
You be okay?
Sorry, I have to.
I
share all
Booger
of these
Tits
individually,
and
so-
JoJo Kelly, you guys are all in charge of everyone.
An inmate
I'll be right back.
has requested that you pay for this call. If you don't wish to talk, hang up now.
Yes, it
What you
is.
can tell me.
Hi.
Good. Because I've been sending
Hey, Nick. How
my
you doing?
videos to networks too, and I know she has
Yeah?
been. Good.
Happy
That's
that you're,
awesome. I'm so
hearing what
happy.
you had. You weren't very happy, were you?
No, I wasn't happy. Mainly because, like I said, they're trying to make me like a monster. Basically, first off, I've never served the court system any trouble at all on the way to court, and they wanted to let's see, was it put a chair on my freaking waist and hook it up with handcuffs.
Mm.
When normally I only go there with just handcuffs on.
Okay. I wonder why they wanted to do that.
And then that's not even the worst of it all. I mean, they made it even look like they were paranoid even worse because the next thing I know, this is the very first time I ever did this. They ended up taking me to court and having 3 bailiffs escort me.
Wow. They had how many? 3 people escort you?
Yeah, 3 bailiffs instead.
I wonder why.
Apparently they're trying to make me look like a monster. And this is, I kind of felt like this. I felt like this was intuitively going to happen. I think that's part of the reason why I reached out to you guys and I reached out to all the other media outlets that I'm trying to get a hold of to pretty much humanize my situation. Because I realize with what my co-defendant's doing, they're trying to take advantage of it the best they can.
Well, you think it's because of all this like press and stuff that she's got recently?
Yep, exactly. So she's been trashing my name, whether it's been the Dr. Phil interview or the interview with the HBO films that she did.
Yeah. I know. I wonder why they suddenly decided. Do you think that because they know that maybe lots of people are watching, and that, like, you know, now that people are obviously keeping up with what's going on with you and your trial in the news, do you think maybe that they're trying to make it look like they've got you under control or whatever by putting all these chains and stuff on you?
Yeah, I suppose, but really, I see it as I'm just trying to portray me as a monster, really, but I really see it as which is not even close to an imagination of the truth.
Because you've had good behavior while you've been in there, haven't you?
Exactly. I've been almost perfect. I mean, I was very friendly with bailiffs. I was listening to what they wanted me to do, whether it was get on one side of the hallway or whatever. I was listening. So that's the reason why it was completely needed for them to do what they did. And that's also the reason why I might have to pursue maybe even suing the damn justice system for it on violating my civil rights, because I believe they were violating them due to them attacking. It was my, I guess, apparently I thought it was actually my 14th Amendment. Yeah, it was my 14th Amendment. Because it says that they're not allowed to do cruel and unusual punishment. So, yeah, that's cruel and unusual due to the fact that there's no need for it.
And so then what happened when you went to your hearing? Did that go okay, or was it more just like on your way there that you were unhappy?
Well, I was unhappy because of that, and I was also unhappy because of I pretty much just got more lip service from my attorney and the judge. Really, I mean, he's trying to make it look like he's trying to do something. When I know well within that, I might have to bring the judge to the attention as well as my attorney and the prosecution, the newspaper that actually had that I was trying to say something in court because and that's really what's going on. I mean, I still don't have my Facebook messages. My exes, I still don't have that stuff. And then this is the second time in a row that I've actually talked to them in court about the Americans with Disability Act, which does be something that actually matters in my situation due to my mental disability. And there's actually a disability. I mean, yeah, the Americans that have disabilities and such, but due to that act, they also get certain rights while they're incarcerated, and I'm aware of it. And this is another reason why I'm aware when they overruled my suppression hearing, they were violating my rights. They were violating those rights as well. Because due to my mental disability, as I've already had proven that I have.
What's that, the autism or?
Yeah, the autism, exactly. Due to that level of autism I have, they have no choice. It's obligated. They have no choice but to provide me with an attorney, regardless if I want one or not. I have no choice because I cannot be held accountable for my own words.
He sounds so truthful when he speaks. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing about autistic people on the spectrum. I am on the spectrum myself, so I'm not making fun of nobody because I know how it is. But you get very attached, you know what I mean? And a lot of times you get almost like an obsession with it. You can have like favorite people. It's almost like that's why BPD and autism often get, mixed up. And when I went to my therapist recently, they, were talking about all this stuff with being on the spectrum. So I haven't been like fully diagnosed yet. I got to go through some like whatever they do for that. Anyways, my doctor really believes it's that though. So we'll see. Sometimes I wonder.
My attorney, even though I made clear to him,
I had something I was going to say.
Whenever I was at suppression hearing, I made it clear to him when I was in that interview room with that officer.
Oh yeah, autistic people are so honest. I have a hard time lying. I really do, and the guilt will eat at me till I go and I tell the truth. That's how I am. Of course, everybody lies once in a while. I'm not perfect, not a saint or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but people with autism have a hard time lying. It's true. It's a fact.
Was as oblivious and as blind and as naive as a child that's talking to one another.
I do too. I hate it so much. Buy my microwave salad. Yeah.
This is the other part about it. Maybe having to talk to the police.
Exactly, Amber. I believe that she played on his, condition. She knew, like she's got this stalker guy right now, whatever his name is. And he's supposedly autistic as well. What are you doing, Gypsy?
So even if she was to say that it was just like
reading on her real quick,
like one of the forensic files or whatever it might be,
feeling my bones,
CISA or whatever you want to say, all those other ones that they have out there. Yeah, I don't want it, so I wouldn't have had no clue what to expect.
And so, like, is that something that your attorney's listening to, or not? Do you like he's listening to that?
I really believe he's just giving me lip service. It's just one thing that I want to hear when I know it. Deep within my heart, I can tell that he's not going to do as much as he should until I really force the issue. And if but the thing is I have an automatic acquittal if they don't give me my discovery by the time I go to trial. And that's part of the reason why I have a winning argument right now in the whole situation with my discovery, because I can go to the judge and to my attorney.
Anxiety and
fear
probably over this
as well. And I can tell them all at once that they're all due to it. I never ever received a copy of the Americans with Disability Act, even though that's for person court. That right there is where
she's trying to
just because he's trying to make me pay for something that I'm
seems about right.
I'm not going to be paying for something I have no more close than the money for. That should be something my attorney totally provides for me due to the fact he's working to do his job in the first place. Yeah, that, and then you also have my discovery. I still don't have by the clear, but they're not as confident as they make it seem they are because actually sentencing. They're not. The judge, that's what I mean. Court system itself is not as confident as they make it seem like they are to sentence me.
Right.
Because
and get them to be in a trance and all about her, you know what I'm saying, like Ken and Bree and all that, then she obviously had it very easy convincing Nick that he was a 500-year-old vampire, because I don't believe that came from him. That came from her and her stories that she wanted to portray. You know, this was all a game to her. Did she really think that her mother was like going to come back or something? She didn't realize this was a permanent thing, or she just didn't care? Because it seems to me like she just didn't give a shit. But I'm sickened by
Because they
these
want to push
videos.
it off for
And
so much longer to find as much evidence as they can when they're going to find out they're wasting their time.
hi, Daniel.
Do you think that's what they're doing? They're like making it later and later, so you have to spend more time in there because they think that they haven't got like the evidence, or you know that they're sort of aware that maybe they haven't got a case as strong as they thought they did against you.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm thinking, you know what? If these guys are just going to hold my discovery from me, and then I make it clear throughout my entire time on turning discoveries the entire time, not only do I have a right to ask for an acquittal, I also have a right to ask for a mistrial if they don't give me an acquittal,
Right.
which would automatically turn it into a mistrial because they don't have any freaking evidence to reintroduce to restart the freaking process all over again anyways, because the stuff they have is all tainted.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is your
Poor
attorney
Nick.
say
God,
about
I
that?
feel so bad.
The thing is my attorney, he isn't using all the discovery that I have to my advantage. He's not using it all. He's being selective with it. And I'm thinking to myself, why do that when you could hammer all these different things and watch the case completely fall apart?
Yeah, if Gypsy was in a
And
different
so what is it
state, she
called?
still would have
Discovery?
been
Is that
locked
what
the
they call
fuck
it?
up for
That's
good.
to do with the disability thing.
The disability thing, the reason why that matters is because it's something I asked for from my attorney. And,
Right.
two different rules on that. No matter what, I would make it clear that the trial that would be
Trying to get to your comments, guys.
if
I'm sorry.
we went forward with it. One
My
is
computer sucks. It's so slow.
Like I said before,
I love it, but it's slow.
Is the Presidential Council.
Mm-hmm.
I can go on both of those because he's not providing me with what I requested.
Right.
You know that I don't understand how they just disregarded all the evidence and were like, "Oh, we'll just give her a plea deal for 10 years. How about that?" Oh, I thought our justice system was better than that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you watch this next video I'm going to post, yeah, I went over some issue because we learned when I went to the academy, we learned we had to do all this stuff on blood splatter and how it like goes all over when either someone's being shot, stabbed, whatever, right? Well, I was thinking about it. Oh, I'll just let you watch the video. If I give it away, then the video is not going to mean nothing.
My script already made it clear in one of my letters to the attorney. Not the attorney, but the judge. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I made it clear as well. I've said it mainly that I've requested
No.
multiple times for the judge.
You're right,
to
Jojo. You're so
to
right.
the fact that I'm just not happy with him. And then I went full of crap because I have already, I was at that time going on the principle of it being an effective assistance of counsel. And he says he doesn't have the power, which I know he's full of it. He's lying.
Thank you,
right to my
Amber.
face. Which means he's now obstructing justice. Right there, he's guilty of obstructing justice. So that's what I'm thinking to myself. These guys have no clue.
I
how
apologize.
on this case because of how badly they're not serving me justice. And this is how I know that the entire time when I've been listening to my intuition, I've been listening to it every single time I've listened to it. I've felt more and more and more sure that this is not in any way, shape, or form going to be a fair trial if I have one at all.
Your intuition is obviously feeling about something. That usually means that there is something up, right?
Yeah. And that's the thing that I might have talked to you about before. Is
That should be a little
with
better.
my intuition, usually when it comes to love life, I'm usually the 97% of the time I've never listened to my intuition.
Or no, because of the other. Never mind. I'm stupid. Never mind. Oh, cool.
That must be not
I
a very
didn't know
nice
I could
thing
show
to
comments.
realise.
That's
You know,
neato.
I think that you always go and see things that you hope that everybody will be treated the same. And, you know, that's what we're told, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need to get the corruption that's going on in my case. Since you wanted to cover the truth, I need to, not just what happened in my case, but also the corruption that's involved with it. So this way they can see American actual the justice system. Even in this Missouri area, this state, from here to all different other parts of the country, how bad the justice system really is.
Yeah, well, that's what, you know, the story we think is important to know about. So I was going to say to you that we would like definitely to, the annoying thing is like, I don't know if the prison has been saying, hang on, am I saying it wrong, prison or jail? Which one?
Jail.
Every time. I think I've just got a block in my head now.
Goofy. I apologize. Sorry, honey. I'm getting it back. I know. I'm sorry, honey. Can you hear me now? Are we here? You know what? I wanted to check out before we listen to the rest of this live stream, you guys. Could we check out this video that Audrey made? It looks like it's a goodie. I have to see it. I'm sorry. We'll go back to this though, I promise. Audrey on YouTube, Audrey on TikTok.
You want to come
She's
with me?
great.
And to explain who I am and what I can do and who I can be. Well, as you know, I have the spirit of a dog. My former self was a dog, but now I'm inside. I have the spirit of a dog, but I'm in human form because I.
That's interesting because in 2020, you wanted to pretend like being a furry was something new to you. When you said, I have decided.
Sorry guys. I had a couple pop-ups come in and totally knocked me off my stream, pissed me off. I want to do it. I want to do a live stream extravaganza where I go live and just be live for hours. But I think I might bore you guys, so I don't know if I should do that.
I want to try furry smacks. My suit will be a pink husky with cleavage. What do you want to be? But I mean, I'll give it to you. You did broaden your horizon because you wanted to be other animals like cats and bunnies. In 2020, you sent this email from prison. That some bunny is me. The first Easter home, I'm walking around the house in nothing but pink lace panties, bunny ears, and a bunny butt plug. Furry tail. I'll be your Playboy bunny for the day. Happy Easter, XOXOXOXOXO.
Gypsy Rose,
But
you
I
make
do
me.
have an evil streak.
Thank you so
A few
much.
things, which is I can't hurt Gypsy's mother. Like,
You
I
need
can't
to make me feel
physically harm her.
so good. I appreciate you. I love you.
You were talking about your child. Not the point I wanted to make with that, but I caught it whenever I was doing that clip. The point of that clip is what you witnessed there was her manipulating Nick by implying she can't hurt her mother, but not telling him that he can't hurt her
Right.
mother. She wanted the harm committed by proxy.
Exactly.
What I can do is rape him, and which is basically taking him by force, actually holding him down, and having my way with it.
Gypsy, that wasn't the only person you were into graping, is it? Because you also said this.
If we have a boy first, we're gonna protect him and protect our children from the outside world because they can't know about us. They can't know about you being a vampire. But we're gonna protect them and keep them educated on what not to say in front of people and make sure that they understand the severity of keeping them this secret.
God.
And if we have a girl, the way it has to be is if we have a girl, she has to lose her virginity to you because you are the master of the household.
What do you mean by the way it has to
Right.
be? And this is concerning because you have already stated that you plan on isolating your current child, that you refuse to do things like daycare or play dates with her. Hello, 911?
Yeah.
And as far as the evil things that I can do, I can also, one of my skills, it's not really evil, it's bad, is stealing. And that's the thing that I'm best at.
It's not okay. You know?
So I'll give you a couple of examples.
Taxpayers got to cover your shit.
It's on every item at the grocery store, every sold item looks like this. Well, take for example a store like Walmart. If you're at Walmart, they do have those you walk through. Well, anyway, if you put the barcode this way down, facing
You're
towards the
such a
floor,
liar.
and go through the detectors, it won't go off. If it's this way, or this way, it will go off. But if it's facing down, that means the scanners won't detect it. That's just one tip. But a lot of these things that are for sealing requires a two-person job. And so take, for example, at Sam's Club, they have these huge buggies.
Yeah, she told an inmate that Nicholas was into incest, and that's why he wanted to grape her mom or her. Like, she didn't say anything about him being a 500-year-old vampire to the people in prison. Isn't that funny? Or people in jail, I should say, because that was before she went to.
Inside the buggy, and you push the buggy, and just make up a story like I'm your handicapped sister or whatever, and I'll be in the buggy because I'm small for my age. So I can easily look 12 or 13 to make it easier. And so here we are going down the aisles, and I always like to have something put on top of me, something big like a pillow or something, so the camera won't catch what I'm doing. And I'll probably have a dress or something on, and I just take like movies, DVDs, and I just slip them under my dress, and we might buy like a soda or just some cheap item to say we bought something, and then we just there we go, got a bunch of DVDs.
So, Gypsy, you say you weren't in on the con of pretending to be disabled and pretending to be younger than you were.
Yeah.
But here you are telling people how you can get away with things by pretending to be disabled and pretending you are younger because you can easily pass for a younger person. It's feeling like you were in control of the con. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You 100% planned on continuing.
And your mom had a note from your doctor that said that you had something in your body that caused the alarms to go off. And every time they would go off, she would just show it. And that's why Hobby Lobby got a little bit perturbed and started watching them and came to find out they were stealing. Cops was called. They were told to never go back to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby didn't press charges, but still. We seen her not too long ago in Hobby Lobby shopping. Like, she just don't care.
no, mini daddy doms are terrifying. Anyways, let's get back into some more of your videos.
Right.
More specifically, where you're essentially giving him the same line that women use all the time. The big ones hurt. But
what you're saying about you're big enough to me, and I think that you're the perfect size. Of course, I would support you if you wanted to go an inch bigger, because if it makes you feel better, that's your choice. I wouldn't stop you from, having more self-confidence or whatever. I think, I honestly do think that you would be able to please me with what you have now. I don't see a part is getting you satisfied with your confidence in it and your confidence.
After you guys unalived your mom, he couldn't perform. So you are sociopathic is what you are, Gypsy Rose. Damn it, I can't even think of words. You make me so mad. I just get so fucking mad at her. I'm gonna get upset.
Which you know that you are perfect for me. God made you for me, and if there was like a thingy where I had to pick everything out in my
What the fuck?
Your hair color, I would choose your hair color. I would choose everything
Sorry.
about you is perfect.
Caught me off guard.
So stop worrying, my love. You're gorgeous. You're handsome. You're sexy. You're hot. You're everything that I would ever want. And I just want you to know that I love and adore you and
Ooh,
worship you. And I know these things too many answers. Okay, let me try that again. I love, adore, and worship you. See, I got the grammar right this time. I let the elements live.
Wow.
Anyway, I thought that
I got another video to do after this, so
I don't know anything about grammar or spelling. But anyway, sidetracked. Just know that I love and adore and worship you so very much, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. And
that's
so
manipulation. I wouldn't do anything, or I would do anything for you. So what does that do? That makes him feel like, okay, well, she'll do anything for me. I should do the same for her, right? Playing on his mind. Evil freaking bitch. You guys. Let me see what this is. Let me get some coffee.
Like you were saying that you have to kind of keep me the mindset I'm perfectly happy, I'm perfectly content, I'm perfectly confident in us and in me right now. But like you were saying, that has to be maintained, that has to be reassured every once in a while to keep me that way. And so what you're doing is perfect. Good job.
Shut up, Gypsy Rose. I can't do it with you no more. I'm trying to get back to our the live stream here. Hang on. Oh, I wanted to actually look at the Rod Blanchett interview. Do you guys care? We watch that real fast. I really wanted to see that one. Okay. Where? Christy Blanchett, and then they got Rod. I'm gonna put their next video. It's gonna be neat, so that I giving thanks to them for all that they do for us. Wow, her interview is 48 minutes and his is 17. Okay. I'm gonna take some notes here. Bit of this in there. Rod Blanchett.
But sure. So there's some things we kind of want to get some
question. Yeah, sure. And is that part of it goes, you probably have to administration. I don't know if they make any arrangements for a special visit. Sergeant, that was in here. Yeah.
He's gonna pass it up.
Oh, thank you, honey,
Yeah.
William. I really
Yeah, he will do
appreciate that.
Make sure he gets that up there. He's a phone number reservation list.
Thank you.
I spoke to her pretty extensively on the phone.
Okay.
She spoke with my wife.
We gave him most of that information.
Yeah, I gave her from what I could remember, our dealings with Dee Dee, our relationship, and I sent her the checking account that I was making the child support payments to.
Okay. All right.
Well, I gave her the bank number. I don't know if I had a specific account number.
Right.
So she does have a lot of that information.
Okay.
And if you look over her notes or whatever, and you have any questions, you can call me and ask.
Okay. Yeah, I think Judy's got your number.
But we went over some things, a lot of things.
Okay. All right. Well, so you know, I'm the lead investigator on this. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. So
Yeah, she told me that.
Okay. All right.
And I know I'm sure you got a lot of stuff on your plate.
Yeah,
to look through and everything.
I do. It's kind of a bad deal all the way around.
Yeah, it's a tragedy. It's like I told Judy, if I'd had any one inkling that it was all a scam, or if Gypsy would have ever once made that insinuation, but every time I spoke to Gypsy, Dee Dee was always had her prepped. Like I'd call her and she'd be like, well, she's not feeling good right now. She's taking a nap. Call back tomorrow at like 2:00.
Right.
I'll have her ready for you. And I call back the next day and I talked to Dee Dee for a little while. And she said, okay, I got her right here. And she gave her the phone. So it's like I told Judy, I said, man, I'm coming up there, but I really don't know what kind of a relationship I have with my daughter.
Right.
I don't know. She's never called me like on my cell phone.
You've always been the one initiating most of the conversations and stuff with your daughter.
It was back and forth. Sometimes Dee Dee would call me to kind of check in, fill me in on her supposedly conditions and everything.
She did have. What do you
talking? And then we'd speak.
Right. Then you say supposed condition. What makes you say that?
Well, the fact that she's walking now.
Okay. Did you have any inclination that she could walk?
It's like I told
Yes, you did. Rod.
This was when we first was finding out.
Oh, Morbid Sparrow, you're right. He's a lying piece of shit. You're sitting there in front of law enforcement, blatantly fucking lying. You knew she could walk. You knew this. You know what? You are an asshole son of a bitch. So there's reasons I don't fucking like you. And now it makes it even worse because who are you? You don't even know who you're protecting right now. Why are you saying this shit, you lying asshole? And you know she's got stuff wrong with her. You knew she had leukemia when she was 5 years old. Stop it right now. I'm pissed.
Gypsy's walking. I seen her running around the yard and everything the other day. I'm like, oh, really? I said, okay, well, so I talked to Dee Dee about it, and she's like, yeah, her condition is not like a critical condition right now.
Sure.
Sometimes her legs hurt and she's got to use the wheelchair.
Right.
And I assumed over the years after they moved away that the condition got
Because of what,
worse.
Rod?
And
because of what?
that was just it. She couldn't walk anymore.
Right.
I was never in it.
Whose fault was that? It was hers.
She was actually making her stay in a wheelchair.
Oh my
for
fucking
whatever
God.
reasons.
Sure.
And like I told you, I've never been to the doctor with her.
Okay.
I can't say for sure on any of those. The thing I could say, and I'm pretty sure she had was epilepsy, because I remember visiting her one time.
No, she has a 1Q21.1 micro fucking deletion. You know she does.
And one of her eyes was like off to the side, from the epileptic fits.
Okay.
And Dee Dee told me she had surgery to kind of help fix the muscle a little bit in her eyes, or a little straighter now.
Right, Morbid Sparrow, totally.
But as far
Rod
as
irritates me too,
physically
Sandra. Totally.
growing up or
Sure.
Really bad.
symptoms-wise, I've never-
Worse than Christy.
Her hair is really short. Is that how she normally keeps her hair? Or?
And if you notice, Gypsy even has like this infatuation with her dad to the point where it's like, are you sexually attracted to your father? I mean, is that what this, because there's times where like, I swear that's the fucking vibe I'm getting out of it. You know what I mean? I don't know though. Maybe I'm just overthinking because it's her, but what am I saying? She is a bitch. Hey, real quick, I got an urge to do an oracle card real quick out of the true crime thing. So hang on. Let's see what it says today for us. I love you guys. I just want to do this real fast. You know I have ADD and I bounce around. All right. Whoa. Well, there we go. All right. The Investigator's Toolkit. Equip yourself with the necessary tools and skills for effective investigation. Develop your analytical abilities and gather resources that support your efforts. A well-prepared toolkit enhances your investigative success. That's so true. And that's why we are looking at all the evidence available, everything we can, piecing this shit together. Because not only do we have all these puzzle pieces to piece together, then we have people lying in the midst of everything like that. You know, it's just insane.
He told me her hair would fall out from chemo treatment.
Yeah, but she had leukemia when she was 5.
It doesn't look like her hair is thin at all to me.
It didn't me either. But
so
you probably know a little bit better than I do. But
yeah, I mean that's the impression I have, that why her hair is so short.
Sure.
That it was some kind of guys that her mother put her under to whatever. Sure. Good old. She's a deceiving woman, man. She fooled me all the years. Yeah. Her neighbors. I think it's a tragedy that somebody can do that to their own mother. You got to be pushed to a limit. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I got mad at my mama a bunch of times over girls or whatever.
Absolutely.
And never once would have ever thought of.
Your daughter's a sociopath, Rod.
About, I mean, I'm not saying she did it or whatever, but
sure.
You know, obviously she had something to do with it for sure. You know, from what I've heard.
Sure.
You know, I just think she kind of controlled her. God, she tried to run away a few times. I wish to God she would have, contacted me back then. Right. Maybe she didn't. I don't really have to talk to her.
She didn't contact you because you weren't around.
Sure. I have a lot of I don't knows and I'm pictures, and that's why I want to see her.
Absolutely.
And I asked her, why you never come back?
Sure.
Right. I was always there for you. I was still sending her $1,200 a month.
Is that what you were ordered to pay child support?
No, I was ordered to pay. The last court order I had, I think it might have been $250 a month.
But you were sending more?
Yeah, as you get older, you more money, moved up in my career.
Right.
I'm well captain now. Okay. So it's gotten up to $1,200 a month.
Sure.
Was
that on your own? Did you just kind of start giving them on your own? You didn't.
No, I never had the last court order I had.
Hang on, guys, 1 second.
Okay. Well, I was getting
out those papers.
Sure.
Probably in 2006 maybe.
Okay.
So as I made more money, I felt like
I'll be.
The court's going to bring you anyway eventually or something. Sure. I bumped it up. Ending it. Right. I was under an assumption that Dee would work. It was a full-time job, according to her, that she would take care of Gypsy. So I just kept sending it.
How old is Gypsy?
23.
Okay. We've had some different dates of birth. I think
July 27, 1991.
July 27th. Okay. I think we finally got all that straightened out. I figured.
I'm going to try to get the birth certificate when we get back home.
Okay. I think we have a copy of it, but if you get one, send me a copy, fax it to me, whatever, that'd be fine too. Original would be awesome. I'll leave that kind of up to you on that. I really don't know. Have you talked to her attorney about trying to get a private visit with her, like a off-schedule visit? And when I say off-schedule, what I mean by that is basically her days that she has visitations. There's certain days that she has visitations on, and I don't know. You may have to go talk to them or even talk to her attorney or
whatever. We're going to meet with her attorney tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, something you might ask him about. See if he can't set something up if you don't get anything from next year there. So, I'm sorry to meet you on these circumstances, and it's your daughter, and I understand kind of where you're coming from. I'm not in your shoes and can't fully understand. But at the same time, I've raised kids myself, and you love them no matter what.
I met Dee I was 17. I didn't know her age. I thought she was 22. She was 24. I just found out. Yeah, and we dated a couple of months, and she got pregnant. And I was never in love with her.
Sure.
Between you and I, whatever. Sure. And I'm from the South, where Christians do the right thing.
Sure.
And that's why I was raised. And I said, all right, we need to get married.
Sure.
I gave it a good effort. When I turned 18 birthday, I said, man, this ain't right.
Yeah.
You know, I'll never make them happy. I'll never be happy.
Right.
So I left, and first 4, 5, 6, 7 years, Dee kept it from me, like, made her scared of me. I visited her about 2 years old, and when we got there, Gypsy was shaking. I'm like, man, what are you telling her? You know? And they moved with her father. That didn't go good. After her mom died, I'm not sure.
After Dee's mom died?
After Dee's mom died, they moved with Dee's father and his wife. And that relationship, I don't know, my wife says that she tried poisoning the mother-in-law because she was sick while she was there, and Dee left. And she got
I heard something about
But they ended up like moving away and disowning her own family. Much less getting away from me.
Sure.
You know, like I was a big threat.
Can I ask you something based on that? Be honest with me. If you don't have to tell me, but I appreciate some honesty here. There was rumor that apparently you were abusive to them. I mean, did you and Dee ever fight and get into a physical of any kind? Have any police records or anything of that
Absolutely
nature?
not. Never.
All right.
We never like physically got in each other's face and argued.
Sure.
I mean, how many fights can you have when you're just dating somebody in 3 months?
Sure.
It was together 3, maybe 6 months that we were together.
Okay.
You know, after I left, we never got back together.
Sure.
She did come stay with me and my mom for a few days because she didn't have any other place to go.
Right.
We took her there until she found something.
Okay.
And then she moved away. You know, she moved away and kept her away. We had made a couple of trips. That we had planned to go to Disney. Right before the trip, nothing. 2 years ago, we went to Tennessee. My wife and my other daughter. The whole week before, the whole time we was on vacation, called. Never answered. You know, talked to her a week later or something. And you know what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, Gypsy got sick. We had to go stay at the hospital for a week or something.
Yeah. They used to live in Louisiana, obviously, right? So how'd they get to Missouri?
It was after Katrina. They got relocated.
Okay.
We didn't hear that from them probably 3 or 4 months after Katrina.
Wow.
We were worried.
Sure.
You know,
Well, yeah.
I believe they was living in somewhere around Mandeville, maybe.
Okay.
Which is close to where Katrina, the eye pass and everything.
Right.
I imagine they evacuated before the storm.
Sure.
But that's what happened. Some kind of way, maybe Blue Cross brought her or something.
Sure.
You know?
Okay. We were wondering about if that was actually true or not.
Yeah, it was true. That was
Okay.
the time frame. That's.
And that was back in when? No, remember?
No.
It's a long ago. I don't remember when the train actually hit down there.
Yeah. I'll have to look it up.
That's fine. For July, there's going to be a preliminary hearing. So
yeah, I'll
you can be back here for that. Okay. All right.
And with the
I had to get some coffee, you guys. Sorry about that.
It's not going to be 2 weeks after that.
Stuff can extend for a long time too. So, well, anything else that you think would be important? Or
I swear, I'm like a bull in a china shop.
It's just so much crap right now.
Yeah, it's hard to take all
It's
these.
hard to pinpoint any particular point that would make a difference in any way. I mean,
Okay,
there's a lot of
sorry,
stuff out
guys.
there on the internet that some of it's true, I guess. A lot of stuff about myself that, like I told my wife, I said, don't even try to respond to any of that I haven't, you know, or even nothing. Not even please pray for my family or nothing. I mean, don't even, people's gonna judge you. Yeah. I mean, I could have. They just don't. That's what they like to do. They like to get no.
Is that tangent he's going on?
I have a good handful of friends back home that know I'm a good friend. I needed. You know, I don't feel like I have to explain myself to anybody.
Right. Absolutely.
It's a tragedy it's just a tragedy.
Yeah. It is.
Something could lead to that.
Yeah, it is. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there. So, well, I appreciate you coming in. I don't know if anything else I can think of. But let me talk to Sergeant Hunt real quick and make sure he hasn't got anything else from you. So I'll be right back with you.
Appreciate your time.
All right. See if he says anything.
All right, he come on here. He's notified that jail staff. So whenever they get in touch with him,
Yeah, he like ran out. I think I still have it on 1.25 though, honestly. So everybody, sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she did send her dad her nudes. You're right. Yep. Isn't that disgusting? Like, ugh. And then how are you going to blame it on the neighbor? Like, what the hell would your neighbor have anything to do with that for? You know what I mean? It was so bizarre of a thing to do. Ow, my heating pad's burning my ass. Hang on. Ow. Ow. Son of a fucking bitch. Damn. Sorry. I almost said it. My ass was on fire. Oh, wait. Now we get. Oh, I want one of those sweaters. I would buy one.
I'm sure
Sure.
you are. Well, hopefully a little bit information from them.
So it's
And
not
I'm just going to ask you a few questions, like, your
than just daddy. Yeah, exactly. Apparently, this isn't. There's no visual, so don't worry about.
I need to try to get you wrapped up in anything. Just in case you're wondering that. I know you guys haven't done anything wrong at all. I'm just trying to find out about these people and what the heck's going on.
Come on, stream.
Since before this has happened, or like always. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, kind of tell me about what she's done in the past. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Up here. Hmm. That's weird. Hmm.
angry. Hey, how are ya? I'm here to talk about the bitch. Let's get to it. You guys remember I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/babygirl with a U 198333. Please go and follow me if you would. I'd appreciate it so much. Appreciate it so much. Please do it for your girl. Oh, you know what? This is intermission, and I feel like singing a Christmas song, so we're gonna do that. I'm dreaming of. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's play this shit, bitch. Go, Gypsy. Open your big mouth. Come on, bitch. I know. Come on.
that he asked me to stand up in the doctor's office. On this record, but 9. Okay, so it says 9.
That means don't either.
He says that even in the documentary. Now, for a long time, I didn't remember that. Well, a couple of mornings ago, I woke up and it's like a flashback. It's a very faint. This would have been in 2011. No, you would have to look at the records, but 9. Okay, so 9.
That means don't either.
He says that even in the documentary. Now, for a long time, I didn't remember that. Well, a couple of mornings ago, I woke up and it's like a flashback. That it's like I have 2 versions of memories. I have the one that I have been believing this whole time. And then it's like I have a glimpse of another where I did stand up. And then there's another memory that I have that I didn't. And I don't know which one's real.
What? Now, Gypsy Rose, I see the why. Where you talk about that damn doctor visit and you say this.
Mr. Steve, a lot comes tumbling down at this point, right? Because he has you stand up, right? Where's your mother at this point?
She was inside the room.
With you?
With me. He kind of held my hands and I put some weight on my legs. And I think that gave him the inkling that she did not like him whatsoever.
Now, Gypsy Rose Alcida, why are you acting like you haven't had a whole fucking discussion with Dr. Feel about that damn doctor's visit? Down to the fact he asked about how your mama acted when you stood up and you were like, she didn't like it one bit. And second, why the hell are you writing books if you don't know and fucking remember which memory is real, which is fake? I don't think that's what it is, honey. I think it's that Gypsy Rose Alcida has done too many motherfucking interviews. She's lied so much in multiple of them. She don't know what the hell she said. So now she's saying, I don't know what memory is real. I don't know which one's fake. She's distancing herself, trying to make herself look like it's innocently done. Live the other day and talking about, why do people think I had leukemia? Bitch, what? Did you forget you ran around this whole talking about I had cancer? My mom said I had cancer and I didn't know until I got to jail and my attorney told me I don't have cancer? What? Girl just cannot keep up with her lies, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, honey. But that wasn't all alleged. That was Gypsy Rose right there with her bullshit.
my God, you guys. I might have to stop because this is just really annoying. Or else I'm just going to go live from regular YouTube because I don't know why Shard is doing this or if YouTube will do